Hello, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another one. And I'm so excited to talk about the Premier League as we are now in the international break. Let's get back to look at what happened in the last game. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This and this is the Football Connect, and we are back with another one, guys, and we are gonna be previewing or going back to look at what happened on the last game that was played. Let me just say the game that we watched lastly before we went to the international break, which was Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield. There were a lot of things that happened in that fixture. We saw some amazing moments, guys. Moments that we are gonna remember for the rest of our life. Right now, I heard that Egypt wants to make one of the most craziest decisions ever in their life. So it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to talk about all the things that I have for you here. But before I do that, let me go to your comments a bit. And this Mr. Gameplay, he's saying, let's go to the first comment now. So he's saying that Salah is the best. Why is that my thing is not responding? Salah is the best player in the world, prime Messi. And the other thing is saying that in the intro, you should have let the player score in. Oh, not the keeper to save it. Okay. I get it. Yeah, now it's responding. Oh, doesn't want to respond. That one, interesting. Anyway, Salah passes 1, 2, 3, 4 players. That was one of the craziest I've seen football. And I've seen Salah do something similar to this against Tottenham Hotspur, but I've never seen him do to a Manchester City, a Pep Guardiola team, one of the biggest teams we have seen in the league. If we have to talk about the best teams, what he did was out of this world, people. It was really out of this world. I was really shocked to see that, and that's where the topic is coming from. Are we sleeping on Salah? Are we really not giving him the respect he deserves because, of course, maybe he's from Africa, or maybe just because us as the Liverpool fans, because we see most of the time him missing that we don't give him the respect he deserves? Are we sleeping on Salah, people? Because I feel like he deserves more of a mention than what we are giving him as the fans of Liverpool. I don't even want to include any other people in here. I'm talking about the Liverpool fans, because I've been looking at the stats of this man and looking at what he has done, and I feel like we should be making more noise about his name than we do, because I think he's offering more than we have in the Premier League, even for Liverpool, because he is really doing so well that he's probably going to be the best striker Liverpool have had after he's done with his career at Liverpool, because the things he's doing, man, they're just out of this world. They're just out of this world. I have to say it. They are just out of this world. Let's see. We're gonna win the league, Sam unbeaten. I knew you were gonna say that. I really knew you were gonna say that, because of course we are excited by the fact that we have not lost a game yet since the beginning of the season. At the same time, it looks like we can possibly do it. We are just 1 point behind Chelsea, and we still have more teams to play. We have already played Man City. We've already played Chelsea. So literally of the biggest teams right now we are talking about, we have already dealt with the problem. So what could be the problem? What can scare us at the moment is Liverpool. I don't really think so. We should be afraid. But also we have to talk about the fact that Manchester City and Chelsea literally have dealt with the biggest teams already, and they're really looking good at the moment as well. I'm so sad it's international break, no Liverpool. Yeah, me either. I will talk about the international break at the end of this video, just when we are going to the end. But firstly, I want to talk about Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. And just to make it interesting, I'm gonna put out something that I need us to all look at and just talk about it a little bit with what Salah has been doing and the fact that we don't really give him the respect he does really deserve. It's gonna be exciting. Let's just get this one started. So we are back, guys. And I'm looking at something like a small article that was provided by the Premier League, looking at what Salah has really done. So the scouts says Liverpool star is this season's one must-have player as he continues at his record pace. Like, he's making every single match he's playing for the past, I think, let me say the past 3 games, he is making new record. He's setting new record. I think this is maybe fantasy football really best. But Mohamed Salah, 12.7 million, further earned his power and what this is just fantasy football. But let's talk about how many points that he has been giving different people who goes or who follows him on fantasy football. In 2017-18, he gave people 43 points, goals which were 4 and assists. At this moment, by the way, we are talking about the game week 7 at this moment. In 2018-2019, we are talking only about the 7 games that have been played. He gave people 39 points, 53 points in 2019-2020. 2020-2021, he gave people 58 points. And 2021-2022, he's even crazier, he's even higher. He has given people 70 points. So if you are playing fantasy football, you know that if you had Mohamed Salah in your team, you have already made at least 70 points on your fantasy team. So you gotta be putting so much respect on him. You gotta be putting so much respect on him, and I feel like he deserves more than what we give him. But international break is interesting. I want USA and England to go to the World Cup. Oh, one thing I want to ask before we go in with Famous gameplay: explain to me why you want USA to go to the World Cup. Are you somehow related to some people in USA? Because England, it would make sense. England, of course, you are there already, but USA, I'm curious. Let me know on that one. Anyway, so it means that his record is even higher, he's even higher than usual. And the biggest chances, he has already created 9 chances. Biggest chances created with the ones he has created himself, it's 5, and 9 is the ones that he has got. It's just crazy. It's really crazy. It's really doing something that we have never seen, and I'm really excited to see where we'll be going with this man, because Africa, we should rise with what Mohamed Salah is doing. So let me hear something. I want to hear your comments in the comment section. What do you think, and what do you want to see more from Liverpool and Mohamed Salah? Because I really know that you have been excited over what you have been seeing. Because also on top of that, we need to talk about the fact that Liverpool are meant to be signing Mohamed Salah at this moment for to renew his contract, and that has not yet happened. And I'm just wondering what is really taking place, because at this moment he is doing something so crazy that I feel like we should be dealing with this thing and taking him as fast as we can. Let me read this comment from Mr. Gameplay, and he's saying, "My mom is from USA and my dad is from UK. That's why." Okay, yeah, I understand. It's a little bit of both worlds. Now that makes sense. Yeah. Good luck on that one. I know England are gonna go to the World Cup. I'm not yet sure about USA. I need more. I've seen Christian Pulisic play, but he doesn't even play that regularly for Chelsea. So I need more from that than that. But I'm sure England will go to the World Cup. But I live in UK. Oh, that's amazing. So where do you prefer to live, by the way? I'm just curious. UK or USA? Let me know on that one. So this Alan Shearer, he made Alan Shearer, he said Salah's goal is one of the Premier League best goals ever scored. That is for sure. It's one of the best goals that has ever been scored. Because if you look at the way you got the ball from Curtis Jones and the distance he had to cover to be where he released the ball into the net, but where with his right leg, let's make that clear, with his right leg, the movement he did. I was watching the analysis just a few minutes ago on Super Sports when I was watching, and they were showing me something interesting that City players were really doing their job at the end of the day before that goal went in. Let me explain what I mean. Okay, let me say the Bernardo Silva and the other guys who were passed earlier. Uh, there was nothing that they could do. They were just embarrassed and it was passed. But I'm talking more about Laporte, because in Laporte that's where the most embarrassment happened, because that thing that 10 that he did, embarrassing him, letting him just pass by that was crazy. At the same moment, if you are somebody who's playing, you will be a little bit embarrassed. So what Laporte was trying to do the most was to make sure that the ball does not remain for such a long time in Salah's left leg. If you go rewatch the ball, look at everything that those guys were doing. They were working so hard to make sure that they push the ball to the right leg of Salah, because they know that his left leg can cause a lot of problems. So they needed by all means to make sure that the ball is on the right side of his leg, because they know that it is the weaker foot and nothing really dangerous ever comes from the weaker foot of any player, especially the left-handed. We all know. I can even say it for others as well, because I'm a left-handed, by the way. So that's what they were trying to do. But somehow, as he was working so hard to not allow Salah to have space to use his left leg, he opened so much space on the right side. And Salah, he just took his chance. He said that I've already done the hard work. Let's see what happens, because he did that stylish thing that he did for Bernardo Silva, and they left him on the floor and he kept moving over. I actually have to go check the pictures to see how many players were there who were embarrassed, the Rodriguez and all the guys. But one thing that I have to say that is really important on that side, where I felt like it mattered the most for him to not release the ball, was exactly where Laporte was. And Laporte tried by all means to never allow the left side of Salah, the left leg of Salah, to have the ball. But he took the chance of going to the right, and he used his right hand to release that power shot, accurate to that side corner of the net. That was crazy. If you look at that in slow motion, you really just appreciate the pure magic that was on that goal. You really appreciate, I don't know what I can say, the level of talent that we have in Liverpool, and we don't really even give it the appreciation that it deserves. This is why I'm really hitting this home. Are we really sleeping on Salah? Because Salah keep proving to us many times that he is the guy that we should be looking at, but we don't. It's only one season in the 5 seasons he has been in Liverpool. He has gone throughout his whole season without reaching 20 plus goals. That is extra mile crazy. I remember the first time when Salah came in, every single fan of different rival fans, they were busy saying that Salah is just going to be a one season wonder. He's not going to shine. He's just going to do his thing and it's going to be over. But this man has literally been doing this for the past 5 seasons. Even the season when we feel like he's lower, he still produces the goals. Even the season is higher, he's still going crazy and doing some magical moments. And we still, as Liverpool fans, don't appreciate it. Rather than to focus on the beauty of his football, we end up focusing on how selfish he was at some moments and how he's not passing to Mane in some moments, which I feel like each and every striker or each and every great striker we have come to know in this entire world, looking at everything that has happened, they somehow had to be selfish somehow, some way. They needed to be selfish just to prove to the world how much of a biggest player they are. For example, the players like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, a moment for him to score, to try to shoot, or even to pass, he usually shoots because he has a moment to do something. He takes the chances. Here we have a player in Mohamed Salah, the only player in the Premier League who people have now done something that has never been done, rated him at the level of Messi and Ronaldo. Nobody we have ever had been rated at that level in each and every all the leagues that we watch, the top 5 leagues in Europe. Nobody has ever been rated to the level of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. And there is a player in Mohamed Salah in the backyard of Liverpool. I remember when he came to Roma and he said he came here to win trophies and to show the world what he can do. And he's doing that. And the worst moment, the worst thing that hurts the most for me, rather than the rest, is that we are not appreciating that. We are not appreciating the performance. We are not appreciating what he's giving us as the Liverpool fans. And I really feel like if we're gonna want to see this man happy and still producing what he's producing at Anfield, and if you want him to sign a new contract, I think it's a high time we give him the respect he deserves. It's a high time we give him the respect as the god he is, as the player he is, as what he's doing, because he has already given us the Premier League. He has already given us the Champions League. I know that the whole team is included in that, but he has already done that, people. And the more we appreciate that, the better. Also, to even talk about it, to even make it more clear, he is the guy who provided the assist for Sadio Mane to score the goal, and we are just talking about the assist, but we are not really looking at where he came from with the ball, the space he needed to cover, the players he had to pass through to get in to release the ball to Mane, and where the confusion was. We are not looking at the tacticality we have in this player, the performance, the magic to be able to pass through players like that, to set up things like that. All these things, I feel like we should take them into consideration and at least now start to recognize how much of a blessing we have. In the same game, I saw him dropping to become the number 2 to come in and help James Milner, while Milner was actually playing deep as a midfielder, as Anderson was attacking. Trust me, go rewatch the game. You will literally see the places and how much space Salah covered in that game. And I feel like it's not only in that game, he has already done it. Each and every, there was something that was said. They said in the past 7 games that were played, Mohamed Salah has scored or either assisted a goal, but 90% of the time he has scored goals. In some of the games, he's even scoring and assisting. And for me, I'm just saying that to Liverpool fans all over the world, please, let's not allow the rival fans run us. Let's not allow the rival fans try to tell us what we should be feeling. Let's start to put so much respect on our players because they are giving us the best moments. They are performing at a higher level, and I feel like they deserve to be given that, respect. And Salah, of all, he deserves that more than anybody else. And I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section because I needed to I don't know how many minutes I've taken on this, but this for me was really important to try to analyze and tell you how much important we have in this player and how much I feel like we are not giving him the respect he deserves. Right now, the people are saying that he's the best player in the world at the moment. And you can't disagree with the moment. Look at what he has done in the last 5 games. Look at what he did in a big game where first half we were really outplayed. Don't worry, I'm going to the Manchester City Liverpool game later on to talk about the game as a whole. But I just want to talk about this individual player. Let's give him the respect he deserves because I think of all the things he really does deserve the respect we should be giving him. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you really think about Mohamed Salah, and what are you expecting to see as we go forward? You might say that I'm being biased as a Liverpool fan. Yes, I have to be biased because I'm talking about my player, and he's giving me some best moments, some smiling moments of my life at the moment. You know, I was really frustrated. Let's face this. All of the Liverpool fans all over the world, we were frustrated. Well, the likes of other teams were buying the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, all the teams, the Chelsea buying the likes of Lukaku. And in my head, I'm like, Liverpool, we don't even have a striker. We don't even have a striker. We saw what was happening last season. We need a striker. And I was really, really, really disturbed with the fact that we never did something to prove that we wanted to prepare for this season. But after I saw the likes of Harvey Elliott, of course, I saw him now is in recovery. I'll try to talk about him a bit later on. And Jones, the AC Milan game, Curtis Jones, and Keita, when he came in the game, he played. Also, Matip, a lot of players that are coming in, the ones that we were worried that they'll be just getting in and passing by, we are still seeing them in this game. And the fact that Salah has decided to take all the worries that we had as the fans of Liverpool, put it on his shoulder, and became the guy we wanted him to be. We know him to be, and he's representing us on each and every game that we are playing. I think we ought to give him the respect he deserves. I really feel like we ought to give him the respect. And the more we are going to make noise about him, the more the world is going to start respecting him. Look at Manchester United, how much they're going crazy about Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at him. Even when he doesn't even perform well, they still say something good about him. I think we ought to come to that point as at the moment as Liverpool fans. We might be frustrated, but we should always celebrate this player, and I feel like he deserves it. So I want to see what Alan Shearer was saying about Mohamed Salah. Okay, league's record scorer, Hughes, the Liverpool star, as he selects his best 11 on match 7. So of course, let's hear what he had to say. I'm really excited. Let me read this. I need to read something from gameplay first. I visit the USA every summer. Oh, nice. That's amazing, Mr. Gameplay. Wait, what national team are you supporting? Oh, okay. Uh, I'm supporting England when it comes to Europe. Yeah, I'm supporting England. I will explain that when we talk about the Premier League and the rest. But yeah, and I'll also talk about the other teams if my team even make it there as well. In the World Cup, yes, 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 yeah. I'll explain more on that one. Anyway, let's hear what Alan Shearer had to say. It takes some special. It takes something special to bench Manchester City defense that had conceded just once in their open 6 matches, but Mohamed Salah showed his brilliance to do so twice on Sunday. Yes, he broke down the City defense twice on the assist and the goal. The Liverpool star ran from his own half, freed Sadio Mane for the race opener before dribbling through the rear guarded to score an incredible solo goal of his own. Salah displayed an entire Alan Shearer, the Premier League record goal scorer, explains the evolve. He explains how much he really appreciates what he saw from this one. Sorry, guys, my phone was disturbing me here. Just had to get it away from me. So, I didn't know that this guy was scored just once. I just got to know that now. City just scored once this whole season. Really? So it means that it was just that goal that was scored by Tottenham Hotspur when they won against them. Wow. Wow. What a wow moment. What a wow moment. Oh my god. I didn't really expect that. I really didn't expect that. Anyway, let's Let's keep going, guys, as we read more from Alan Shearer. So he has selected his team. This is his team. He said, Crew, who's this Crew guy? Is the goalkeeper Azbaliqueta, Lorente, Hughes, Cuculera, Decore, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Mohamed Salah, Wang and Son. Okay. Now let me look. Okay. It makes sense. The Brighton goalkeeper. Is it the Brighton goalkeeper? Yeah, I believe so. And Azbaliqueta, Lorente, and Hugh. We have Mohamed Salah and Son here. This is Ian Wright's team of the week. Interesting. What are your thoughts over that one? I'm just asking you in the comment section, what do you think about this team of the week? What can you say about that team? As we go on. Oh yeah, Norwich, says Azpilicueta, of course. Oh, because of that volley cross to Timo Werner. Oh yeah, I think Lorente, the centre back, apart from the clean sheet one, and okay. Okay. It really looks like interesting. Anyway, I cannot go deep into that one, but the most important thing that I wanted you guys to look at was looking at what Mohamed Salah is doing. And I hope that after you go through what I've said about Mohamed Salah, you learn at least to start appreciating him as a Liverpool fan. To the rival fans, I think you should be really, really happy that the league of Premier League, the one that we love the most, we have such talent at our midst who are making the Premier League the best it has ever been. And we need to appreciate that we have all these guys and they're going to give us the performance we are looking for. And I think we should just do that because that's the only thing we can do. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section on that. As we move on to the Liverpool versus City game, performance-wise. So I'm gonna have to go back to the Premier to that thing again. Oh, let me go to the results. Why? Results first before going to the fixtures. Let me just go to the results, look at them a bit, and we start talking from there. We'll start talking from then, and then we see what happens. So, of course, we press that thing. So, yes, these were the week's results, by the way, to those who didn't get the memo. It finished like this: Crystal Palace 2, Leicester 2, Spurs 2, Aston Villa 1. This was also an interesting game as well. I really did enjoy that one. West Ham 1, Brentford 2, Liverpool City 2-2. Then we have Manchester United versus Everton 1-1 on Saturday. Burnley versus Norwich 0-0. Chelsea 3, Southampton 1. Leeds United 1, Watford 0. Wolves 2, Newcastle 1. Brighton 0, Arsenal 0. So these were the games that were played. If you have any that you missed, them are the results, guys. And I think you should check them because I'm 100% sure that some of the TV sports, if they're not covering the international break, they will definitely be repeating some of this game, especially the game we're about to talk about, which is Liverpool versus Manchester City. What are we talking about? We are just talking about the performance. We are just talking about what we were given, looking at the smaller things, what these guys, the beauty of the game, what they gave us, the excitement we saw watching those games. We are going to try by all means to analyze it and try to make it make sense a bit, especially the Liverpool game. I gotta repeat it because I feel like it was the biggest game. It was played at Anfield, which finished draw 2-2, which I felt like it should not have finished as 2-2 because I felt like Fabinho's chances should have been converted as a goal. And also the Kevin De Bruyne goal. If Matip was at least he was listening to some of his players, he would not have convinced Alisson to that point. So I feel like our goals were more avoidable than the goals we scored them. You understand? The goals we scored Man City were unavoidable if you are looking at them at the Liverpool point of view, because I feel like we performed so well and they just had to just appreciate the front row screen of the brilliance of course, Salah and Mane, and also the whole team, like when they were coming on to attack. So that's all I can say on that one. So the game, like I'm saying, it finished 2-2. Salah with 2 assists scored, set it for Mane. Then the last one, it was a goal for him at 76. So it was 51, and the last one was at 76. So that was exactly what happened. Kevin De Bruyne scored and Phil Foden on the other goal. The first goal was Phil Foden scoring and assisted by Gabriel Jesus. The 81 goal was scored by Kevin De Bruyne, I think assisted by Phil Foden. Yes, he was assisted by Phil Foden. Yeah, but I have no idea why they're not showing it here. I literally have no idea. Anyway, unless if it was no longer assisted, by the way, I might need somebody to explain that to me anyway somehow. Let's see. Let me go to the goal. Oh, that was the Mohamed Salah goal. This one, Kevin De Bruyne. Nothing. It's just more quiet. So anyway, the man of the match, of course, as you can see, it was Mohamed Salah, which I feel like it was well deserved. As much as Phil Foden played so well, I think Mohamed Salah's performance, all the goals, even all the goals had a lot of work and a lot of work that was done by Mohamed Salah for them to be a possibility. So I feel like that's why I'm saying that maybe it kind of like deserved to be the man of the match. What we are going to be talking about is the best moments of the game. For example, if you Foden, that close free kick that was supposed to be given in the first half, which was not given, which Pep Guardiola and the team felt like it was supposed to be a penalty, but after VAR review, even though they never went to the VAR, the referees, we saw that it was gonna be definitely a free kick because Milner did touch him before he entered his area. And Milner does a crazy thing again on Phil Foden, gets a yellow card, and did just another thing on Bernardo Silva, but got nothing. And the City fans were really, really filming over that one. They felt like Liverpool should have finished the game with a 10-man team, with, of course, Milner being sent off for that moment, but also vice versa. Bernardo Silva did the same thing to a Liverpool player, but somehow you could feel that they tried by all means to cover it up so that nobody even talks about it, which is something that I'm not going to do. I'm just going through the game as fast as I can. Okay, the other biggest moment was the goal for Phil Foden, the goal for Mane, the goal for De Bruyne, and the goal for Salah. Also, these are the most important things. The reason why I have to put so much respect on Gabriel Jesus on the first goal for Man City, the setup and the way he was able to move on and set it up for Phil Foden. And Phil Foden, the way he was able to kick that low ball that went on the side net and confusing Alisson, because Alisson was expecting it to either come so close to the post or either go straight on top of him, like what Phil Foden did the last time when they beat us by 4 goals at Anfield. You remember that those days? I remember them. Yeah, I don't even know when I'm remembering them right on live screen. Anyway, we move on. The other thing we can talk about, some moments like the Fabinho incident, the chance he had to at least score the goal. How did he miss that? And also the Milner's red card, I think. Yeah, the red card shout. Somehow, I'm still yet to discover what should have happened. But I can confirm to you that there are some rumors that are saying that should have not really been a red card, because the ref brought the ball back to the point where Henderson had actually fouled Bernardo Silva before Milner. So the free kick was for Henderson, but I don't really know. Maybe I need to rewatch the game to actually find out these things. And also some of the moments that we need to look at was Pep Guardiola losing his mind like crazy, where he was shouting, complaining that why is that the ref is not being fair, and the way he was able to 10 against the fans of Liverpool. And trust me, if you're at Anfield, 10 against the Cup will give it into your face. And that is the situation that happened. We saw the relief at the end of the game where Pep Guardiola saw that the game had finished 1-1, and also the celebration of Kevin De Bruyne's goal, showing you how much pressure he was now carrying after the first half performance, which I thought and I felt like it was one of the best performances from City, which Liverpool had nothing to at least to try to produce to stop them from really hurting them and coming to them like that, because they were not really expecting something like that. On the other hand, still talking about that coincidence, Man City had a strategy, and the strategy was to expose as much as they can the James Milner side. And I have to say, pretty much they did. They really did expose him. On top of that, there were some moments when, like, Liverpool were getting hints to go back, and they were reacting slowly, especially on the first half. But second half, there was a change. Jürgen Klopp was able to talk to the boys, give them enough of what they needed as the strategies to at least try to use them to have that amazing performance. So, on top of that, it was one of the best games I've ever watched, and I was really excited to learn a lot after watching that game. So, I want to hear from you guys. Are you excited to see where we go from here as Liverpool and also Man City? And on top of that, which one do you think is going to be able to go further to at least win the league? I'm curious. I want to hear that from you as well. Let me know in the comment section and tell me what you think about this stream before we start it again. To those who want to join in on the live, let me know in the comment section, then we'll make it a reality. We move on to that one. So let me see if I can just go through that to see if there's anything that I need to cover from that page. Okay, brilliant goal from Salah. I love this. I saw a social media post which was saying that witness Laporte and Ruben Diaz experiencing a front row seat to Salah's brilliance. In this picture, the reason why I put it here, it's not really about what is happening between Ruben Diaz and Laporte. I'm more interested in you guys to look at them people who are behind Salah. I'm talking about the fans. Look at how they were all up, excited to see if this goal was going in. In some stages, you can see that some people were already raising their legs, hands to celebrate. Like, for example, this man over here, he's already raising his hands up, celebrating before the goal even hits the target. This man as well, on the other hand, some people are so focused. It tells you how much of it was and the performance and how much love football is at Anfield. You just gotta appreciate that image. The guy who got that image was spot on. And this was when we saw them coming back into the game, Kevin De Bruyne's goal. And this was the Mane's reaction after the De Bruyne goal. Salah's reaction to the Goy's goal. And the Foden goal, man, if you could see him release that ball, the face, man, it tells you how much. What beat that ball was this. If you look at before Foden takes that shot, Alisson takes a step away a bit, and it was already too late. It was already too late because there was no way for him. He was going to be able to come back to cover that ball. So it was already too late. And I really felt sorry for him. But anyway, I hope things will really change. And as you can see, the celebration, the Mane goal, Edison saw nothing. By the way, this man, Ruben Diaz, had one of the worst performances. I think he was booked in this game, and I think he deserved even more than a booking. And look at that. This was when Mane was getting the ball after the Salah's pass, and these guys were really lost. That is some good image, man. And Phil Foden and Milner, that the first yellow card. Then Phil Foden, when he was coming on Milner, he was on us. And Pep Guardiola was enjoying that. He was really enjoying putting us such under pressure. As you can see, this was the save that Alisson put on in the first half. Milner had lost it, but Alisson's hand was able to deal with threat, which I felt like, yeah, I think we should have learned a lot from that. This was the moment when Bernardo Silva had one of the most craziest runs ever, dribbling past Henderson, Fabinho, even some of the defense. It was crazy. I was really impressed to see that. And this is just the Anfield. As you can see, these guys were warming up. Curtis Jones, the team coming on, the fans getting in, and everything that makes the football performance so amazing. This was Pep Guardiola giving his thanks to the City fans who had followed him to Anfield to support with him Manchester City. So what are your thoughts over this game? Did I miss up anything? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I have to now do with some running now. The last thing that I want to talk about, which is the international break, which of course it's here now. We are now on the international break, guys, and we are about to watch what's going to be happening. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. So the first thing we need to talk about is the players are gone, and we are worried that they don't come back with some injuries because, you know, this international break, things can happen. Injuries, that's one of the most things we need to be worried. We literally saw the likes of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer taking out the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo to give them rest before the international break, which tells you how some other coaches value this time more than anybody. I'm just making a joke, by the way. But anyway, those are the things that are happening. We're about to watch what's going to be happening during the week as the week progresses. But I hope we are definitely excited over this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. But one thing I can tell you, World Cup and all the international news, I will definitely cover them tomorrow and look forward to some of the games that have been played. So thank you very much if you're with us. I was really expecting some people to join in live, but anyway, don't worry, we'll definitely make sure that it counts. But as for me right now, guys, it's been amazing to talk and analyze football the way I saw it. You let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do me a favor before you go, click that like button and subscribe to the Football Connect. That is the best way you can support us here. Do that right now. But thank you on the other hand for watching. Thank you, Mr. Gameplay, for the comments. I hope I see some of your comments in the comment section after this live chat closes, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow. The Football Connect is back, Sam is back, and there are a couple of people who are going to be showing up here more because there's a group chat that I've created, and I hope you guys are excited over what we're going to be doing. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sam, and this has been the Football Connect. We'll be back again tomorrow. I hope you have the best evening ever over this busy day. So thank you very much for watching. Sam signing out. Goodbye. See you later.
Beats the goalkeeper. They're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.